Happy February! Woo! Oh my gosh. Welcome to episode number 19 of the RBB Project Show.
What?
And in case you, I guess, have blind eyes, there's 5 of us here right now. But we have the amazing Lynè, who is an incredible makeup artist, and she is going to show us something that we kind of are not professionals at. So Lynè is going to show us, we're busy, all of us pretty much like go to the gym, have to be at work within like this amount of time. So she's going to show us how to do our makeup in less than, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes max.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. This has been written all over it. So, and to show how easy it is, Emily and I are going to do it on our own as well. Right, do you want to introduce yourself as well?
Yes, hi, I'm Lynè. I'm 2 minutes up the road, so for any of you local girls, I'm super close. I love makeup, it's my absolute passion. Usually I spend about an hour doing people's makeup, so this is going to be a challenge, but challenge accepted.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to go for minimal, quick and easy. I'm running late for work, so I just want to make it as super close and easy as possible, fast and yeah.
Amazing.
There you go, I'm lost for words.
Amazing. and to show how good I am at this, I forgot to actually bring my makeup, so I'm going to need that. Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
So, I've been doing the challenge myself and I go hot, I go red, I go sweaty. So that you kind of don't want to put too much on your face when you're feeling hot and sweaty and you just want to get it done right.
Yes.
But I want to teach you all real quick. I know this is something not makeup related, but skincare is makeup related. So you always want to start with a quick cleanse. So take one of those, pass it on and just give your face a quick little cleanse. We want to get rid of all that excess sweat. Now from there I'm just going to spray some rose water. It's a Matte Fix Plus just to give you hydration. So that's just putting hydration back into the skin. That's what we need. Now girls, we want to start with primer.
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
I need to get
Big
more.
one.
I need to get more primer.
So for starters, pop this one on your head. So fingers like this, and just take that.
Like, wow. I need to get some of this. Okay, do you recommend any brands? Or
I
Napoleon?
still love the Napoleon one. I used to work for them, so I just love it. I've tried a lot of other brands, but I do love the Napoleon Purchase Primer. It's just really nice. Creates a beautiful base for your foundation. And the point of primer is to protect your skin, so you're not going to absorb the foundation. It's just going to be like a barrier in between your, like the foundation and your skin.
Yeah.
How's that feeling? Nice smooth surface? Alright, now I've got you girls all little nice cold sponges. I've just put wet water on them. So to make your foundation even faster, I'm going to use a sponge because that's going to save a little bit of time. So use that one, use that one, I'll use this one. And then grab your foundation. We're going to start with that. So foundation, I usually just pop a bit on my hand.
And then you dab it on the sponge?
Yeah.
And do you use this, the bottom?
I would hold the sponge like this and we're going to do that.
Yeah. That's usually how I use mine.
Gives you a nice surface. I'm going to use this MAC waterproof one. It's really good for hot days. So I just put it on the back of my hand like this, take your sponge, and this sort of skips the step of a brush right now, because normally I would use a brush and then blend it with my blender, but we're trying to be fast here.
Yeah.
So sort of starting at the center of your face, working your way out. And really just cover it all. For now, try to stay away from your eyes. Use concealer around the eyes. And it's beautiful to use a cold sponge because you've just had a hot workout, so you want to just cool that face down.
It's really refreshing.
And remember to blend that down the neck a little bit. And the nice thing about a sponge too, when you wet it, it doesn't absorb your foundation into the sponge, so you're using less product.
Yeah.
So there's a little tip. Alright, ladies, onto concealer. So looking upwards, I've left a little space around the eyes with no foundation. Foundation really shouldn't go around the eyes. It's not made for the eye area. It's got sunscreen in it, SPF. So it's good to keep that away from the eye area because we're going to use a nice eye product, concealer. So now just sort of put little, so as you can see here, I've sort of just dotted on where I need. And then I'm going to now use that pointy part of the sponge to blend.
I was going to ask, how do you deal with like little red splotches? Because
Show me.
so like I get little pimples that sort of
Concealer is going to cover it better. Concealer does have like a higher coverage.
Yeah.
So depending, I guess, what foundation we're using. You can either go for a fuller coverage,
Yeah.
but then obviously it's more foundation, so
Yeah.
you don't always want that.
Yeah.
So what I usually do is I do the foundation and I'll go back with concealer where it might need a little bit more coverage. And also with the concealer, making sure that you're blending out, like sort of fusing where you ended the foundation and started the concealer, you know, so that they join together beautifully.
Do you recommend using your fingers at all?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, some people are like, no.
No, you've
Not at
got to
all.
use what you've got, right? And
Yeah.
the warmth of your finger helps mold things into the skin. And it's always good every part of your makeover to assess where you're at and see, like, because sometimes people just go nuts with foundation. They put so much coverage on, but they might not need it. So if you just do what you need and then look at yourself and think like, that's what needs more, or that's what needs more, add it to those spots. Don't just go nuts and like, you know, like assess what you actually need. Oh, use your blender to blend it. Blender after everything. So I'm going to go to the next step just because we're sticking on time here.
Yeah, we are.
I'm going to use this Laura Mercier translucent powder. Do you have this?
No, I
Get it. It's really, really good. It's really finely milled powder, so it's not going to sink too much into your creases. So I'll start under the eyes, looking up, and I'm just going to kind of press that under the eyes. Do you get shining through the T-zone?
Yeah.
Most people seem to, especially here in Queensland, we're all a bit sweaty.
Yeah.
And then I just go through with my translucent and I make sure I'm definitely setting the parts that get extra shiny. And you can buy this at Mecca and it is worth every dollar.
Yeah, because it's all
It's pricey, but it's worth it.
Do we have to use a brush?
Yeah, I brought some extra if you want.
Thank you.
It's just like a blush sort of brush. Anything nice and fluffy, just to get it on. And I like to try use brushes more than once in my kit. So especially when I'm doing my own makeup, like I use probably 4 brushes total. I try to like, what's the word, like multi-use. So like I'll use this for powder, I'll use this for blush, I'll use it for contour, I'll use it for highlight, everything, rather than just blush or just powdering. Yeah. But again, with makeup, you really should just put it where you need it. But today we're doing a day look, getting ready for work, minimal, showing your true beauty, natural beauty. Alright ladies, once you've set some powder, I'm gonna show you some quick, oh my goodness!
But I have it in the mini.
Check.
Have you been watching my videos?
I love that we have so many of the same things. That's
So
funny.
we're using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. It is gorgeous for anyone who's looking for like a contour color or something to make you nice and bronzy.
It's
Get
also
them
good in the
mini.
crease.
Great, that is what we're gonna do today!
Get out of here.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that same blush brush and I'm just gonna use the tip of it, right? So only on the tip and then tap off the excess because we only want a little bit. Alright, so let's do some contouring, yeah? So Shana, I'll get you to turn your head to the side so the girls can see and the camera can. For contouring, your main tip is you want to start between the top of the ear and the tragus and you want to go down towards the mouth, right? So sort of where your natural shadow lines would be. And you just really lightly, and always go for less. Less is more with makeup sometimes, because you can always add to it, but it's a pain to take off. So just go.
How far down do you go?
So I sort of stop where my eye starts. And try stick in that sort of thing. Don't go too low, because it's going to drop the cheek.
Yeah.
And then blending it upwards, rather than down, because we want to blend it up. So as you can see here, so I put it on right, and then I go like up like this. Because the whole point of contouring is to create shadows and we're going to lift.
Yeah.
So if we're blending that down, it's just going to end up dropping the face. So that's like gravity, what we don't want.
Yeah.
So we're putting it on and blending it upwards. Just on a side note, I do one-on-one lessons at home as well. So if anyone needs lessons, I do group lessons and workshops, but lessons are good. And then while you've got some product left on your brush, because we don't want to waste, just brush that sort of through your hairline to give you that nice sun-kissed sort of bronze look, you know? So we don't need to waste any product. It's not cheap. So we're going to use everything we've got on our brush. And I always, pretty much after every step I do, I take my blender and I just make sure everything's nice and blended. So I don't go over it, I just make sure it's all fusing. And if you're looking for a good sponge, Kitology Amazing. Like they're the softest sponges I've ever felt in my life.
They're really nice.
And they're beautiful. They come in tiny little like eye sizes as well for under your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just beautiful. So, all right, we're going to do some highlight. So just same brush again. I'm doing the side of my brush this time. So kind of pressing it on.
Is this alright?
Beautiful. Look at that one. And I'm just going to press this on the high points of Shana's face. So above where we just contoured. And then once your highlight is done, I feel like I brought my blush today for a big reason, because every time so far after a class I've had to get myself ready, I'm so red. So I'm like, I'm not going to go in with a bronzer, I need to be more red. Yeah, just kidding. So I sort of have been using blush to kind of work with as well, like, you know, you have just been hot and red.
Yeah.
So you don't want to make yourself more red, but it's just going to look more natural than you trying to like change your whole complexion right now. So a bit of blush for this as well, just same brush. I always get my client to smile, and I do this to myself in the mirror as well.
Yeah.
You smile, and just on the apples of your cheeks. So it all blends together. And something that's really nice these days, I've been noticing a lot of makeup artists doing as well. We're putting it just a little dash on the nose. It kind of makes it look a bit more natural, brings life back into the face.
Brows.
Okay, so on the go, I always find pencil is probably easiest because you don't even need a brush or anything. But always carry your spoolie, little mascara one brush.
Yeah.
So we're going to start brushing your brows up so they're nice and tidy. And because we're just doing a super quick look, we're just going to take your little pencil. Well, you've got really full brows too, so this is another point to think about. If you don't need it, you don't need it. Like, just because it's a product doesn't mean you have to do it. With brows as well, you want to assess your brows, so only put product where you need it. So for example, Shana, you've already got a gorgeous shape, so I don't really need to change your shape. You're nice and full in the center, so all I'm really going to do is just fill in a little bit where we need it, but very minimal, because you really don't need much. Now once your brows are done, sometimes what I do, if it's really like just a minimal day, I'd stop here with a bit of mascara, and that's enough. Bit of lip balm and you go. So you could stop there, but I would always 100% put mascara on, like with or without eyeshadow. Now mascara doesn't have a lot of rules, girls, you just put it on as you want.
So Lynè, do you want to tell us about your little deal that you are doing for RBB?
So anyone who comes here would have seen this gorgeous big bowl of goodies in the lobby. Is this the lobby?
It's the members lounge.
Members lounge. Sorry,
Lobby sounds very fancy though.
I love that.
So in here we've got 20% off any service, so you can use that towards anything you want for like, it's all on my website. So we'll put my website.
Yeah, we'll link
putting
it
in the link or whatever. So you can go through there and you can book it and you get 20% off. So that's a special members price. And then for one very lucky girl, or boy or whoever we lucky member,
John, we're talking to you.
We've got a $50 voucher, so you can use that towards any makeup service or lashes or whatever you like. Again, all my services are listed on my website, but that's $50 off, which is like a big chunk of the price. So
that's amazing. And to win this, what you need to do is comment below with the #1 takeaway that you've had from today. So whatever you feel like you didn't know beforehand that you're now going to do, or what you're going to incorporate. For me, it's primer.
Yeah.
I need to make sure that I put primer in. I need to get myself one of these sponges.
Need some bluer.
Yes,
Kidsology.
Yes, I need to get on those. So whatever yours is, comment below, and we will choose one person to score $50 off their next treatment or service, or whatever you want to call it.
Pamper.
Which is so exciting. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
It was awesome. Let's do this again sometime.
I hope people learned something new.
We have this every day.
Yeah, totally. Can we do this every day?
Please.
It'd be so good. Well, we love you guys. We hope that you have the most incredible day, and we can't wait to see you looking fresh-faced and beautiful in the studio. Mwah. Bye.